My video for August the 6th, 2017 is entitled OPPT Battle to Secure Human Rights. Heather Ann Tucci-Jarraf, to me, is a heroine fighting the most important battle in modern human history. Of course, most are unaware of the actual implications due to the fact that humanity has been dumbed down, cajoled, and brainwashed for eons, especially in the past 200 to 300 years, by the direction of the so-called House of Rothschild and the demonic elite. What she has done is to lay the lawful foundation for humanity to have our natural rights restored, along with the wealth created by the Illuminati in our names. The issue is that people have begun having bills paid using their own accounts that have been hidden for decades. These are the accounts that have been financing the fake monetary system and all the wars required to maintain the cabal delusions. The people's wealth has been plundered, and Heather is standing up for all of us. I suspect this is a major step in our awakening process, without which we will remain slaves forever. I'm, by the way, recording this in the daytime. Usually, unless I'm recording with somebody else, I record most of my videos when it's still dark outside. But a strange anomaly last night as I lay pondering all the things that are going on in my world and in the world at large, including the OPPT and Heather's battle in the courts, in the so-called courts in the United States. And even though I was still awake after 2 a.m., I still woke up between 5 and 6 a.m. At my relative normal time, although sometimes I wake up even earlier than that. But in any case, here I am at the computer, and it's almost 10:30 in the morning as I'm recording this. And I have a shade so that the sun isn't too bad putting lines across my face. Anyway, folks, I would like to see all of us wake up. I know that that's very, very difficult when the media and much of the information that we're fed simply is not true. For lawyers and politicians, if their lips are moving, it's a very high probability that they're not telling the truth. And the truth would set us free, as I've said in, I'm sure, numerous videos. But we've had the truth hidden from us. And Heather is opening it up so that we can understand about the financial system of our world. The way the current system works is money doesn't exist until it's borrowed. And where is it borrowed from? It's borrowed from account numbers, because every human being on the planet, I believe, in whatever government structure is set up in that particular country, all of them draw their wealth from the value of human beings to create and to labor and provide services and goods for everyone else. And it's really important that we understand that each of us has to provide something of value as long as we're alive. Now, obviously, people in the prime of their lives, in the late teens to 65 or so, 60, 65, those people have the greatest potential of creating things for other people and working and etc. But everyone has to provide some kind of a gift, talent, or ability that is beneficial to the whole. Now, the House of Rothschild, they don't work. These people that are so wealthy They don't have to work. They create money from nothing. They've provided no service. They've provided nothing of value, and they steal what little value there is from us and make us think they're loaning it to us. It's a scam. And we've been caught in that scam all of our lives. And Heather, as I said, is a heroine. Now, Anna von Reitz is also a heroine trying to restore, in the United States, basic constitutional law, and which is really common law, that has also been eradicated by making us corporations. As I said and will keep saying, we are human beings. We are not corporations. We have been defrauded, and again, there is no statute of limitations on fraud. The Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the elite establishment, they owe the rest of humanity, if they are human in fact, they owe all of us, all of the wealth that they've created. They've done it for us, but not really. It's ours, but not really, because they're trying to stop us from using it. That's why Heather is in court, because some of the people that have followed her revelations have literally, and probably in the thousands of people, have actually accessed their wealth in their accounts using processes that have been revealed. Now, they shut down the processes as quickly as they can figure out how to do that, but there are people like Heather that are uncovering all of these things, like Anna von Reitz, that are uncovering these things. And I wish the two of them would work together and not criticize things. Anna tends to think that she's the only one that's right, and she has a lot of good things to offer. But Heather is right too on a lot of things. The only danger is that people will access their wealth and spend it on drugs and booze and debauchery, and not provide anything of value to humanity. We are part of a macrocosm that has to learn to work together. We have to make this thing called human life and physical reality work. And it's not about escaping to some different dimension. That may happen at some point in the future. But right now, we're still here in the three-dimensional reality. And Heather is shifting that for those of us that are paying attention. She's shifting it. It's not some pie in the sky and a sweet by and by that's going to happen sometime in some nebulous future. It's at our doorstep right now. And we need to be, those of us that are awake especially, need to be coming together and energizing this whole thing that's happening in the courts in Washington, D.C., and I guess it's being transferred to Tennessee now, where the other lawsuit is going on. But this thing has the capability of really shifting the paradigm into something that puts us on a path toward recovering not only our wealth, but all of the abilities that have been robbed. It has the ability to bring healing for all the diseases that they have created to dumb us down and to weaken us. There's so many things that have been withheld from us that can be released for our benefit, but we need to love one another, and we need to learn to work together and stop thinking that a bunch of minor things are important, because the only thing that's important is that we keep the golden rule. Love one another. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. But Illuminati doesn't do that, and they set a very poor example. We need to stop following that example, and we need to change, as I said, the paradigm to one that's positive rather than one that's destructive. I really hope you folks get it. I want you to get it. The world needs all of us to get it. Thank you for listening. Namaste.